Welcome everybody, it's Taormino here, and today's a great day because we are back playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. I know it's been a little while, oop, the song's repeating. I forgot to turn the repeat off. Hope everyone's doing well today. We have literally no plans for what we're gonna do in tonight's stream. It's going to be what I've been calling a portion of this month, a choose your own adventure. So I kind of want to leave it up to you guys, and you guys let me know exactly what you would like to see. I was just watching a video about if the universe could create itself. Why couldn't it? Why couldn't the universe create itself? I haven't visited my town in quite some time. Isabel's gonna scold me. Sorry for the hat, guys. I was out doing a lot of yard work again today, and I might be a little sniffly in the stream, but I want to get another stream out for you because I'm going to stream today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to have a period of time off. My family's coming to visit, so I want to spend some time with them outside of my hectic work schedule. So yeah, so let's get started, Isabel. Pray nobody's moving out. I could use your prayers. I'm okay, Isabel. Oh, I'm glad everyone's asking about me. At least nobody's moving out, at least. Not yet. Code Mars will never forgive me if I lose Marshall. Alright. Alright, looks like Mom sent me a piece of mail. What did Mom want this time? There's a bit of bitter and sweet in both about cherry blossoms. Their beauty comes and goes so quickly. Sorry to be a downer. Mom, you're always a downer. What? Whatever. I don't want this. All right, so let's go check our town. It's been a while since we've played Animal Crossing. A week or two. What did we do it? Last we did on Easter, I think. I think that was the last day that we... Yeah, so shoot, that's like 2 weeks. I'll replace these dandelions. I just don't like them. They're gross. They look like weeds to me. So this is funny to come to. I've been a little obsessed, and I understand that I'm very late in this obsession. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I don't like to follow trends. I don't want to hop on a hype train just because people say hype train. You know what I mean? But I am super obsessed with Stardew Valley. Wow, Zio, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time, Tootie. You go on a special journey in order to find yourself? Yes, I did. I went to a Stardew Valley. Hey, Turbo, I would say, how you doing? I think everyone in town's been a bit worried about you. Everything all right, Highness? Yeah, everything's fine. Thanks for worrying about me. But yeah, so I've been, in any downtime that I have, I've been playing Stardew Valley. Now, I got it for the PS4 originally, and this is how I stumbled on the game. It was for very cheap at a Toys R Us sale in New Orleans when I was going to visit. So I decided to pick it up for $6 in New Orleans. It was the collector's edition, so I had the soundtrack. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I hadn't played it yet. So I streamed it for you guys twice? 2 times? I forget if I put the last one in the collections tab yet. But, oh, of course, this guy's here. He never leaves, this guy. He just lives here, rent-free, because I don't know how to get him out of here. He just laughs at me. Hello, Cake. So I stumbled on the game that way, and I streamed it here a couple times. And I liked it so much, I was like, you know what? I would love to have this on the go. So I said, you know what? I had like $5 sitting in my eShop for Nintendo. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to buy... I'm going to buy Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch. And it has been a problem. Because I can't put it down. It's become literally an obsession. I want Stardew, says Code Mars. I love Stardew. Cake Demon playing Breath of the Wild with a controller. You know, it was weird. When I was first playing Breath of the Wild, I didn't have the Pro Controller yet. I eventually brought the Pro Controller later. I didn't have a cool, I didn't have like a cool Pro Controller. I just bought the regular one for like 70 bucks. It's this one, actually. So I just got the regular one. They have really cool ones now. The controller feels great, but I haven't played Stardew with the Nintendo controller yet. It's literally all been handheld. I love Stardew Valley. I love it. It's almost like it's got so much stuff going on that, like, I gotta kill like a fish. There's, like, so much stuff going on that, like, I don't... It's hard for me to... It makes me feel like I have ADD. Like, I can't pay attention to, like, one thing. It's like one day I'm farming. Another day I'm, like, fishing. Another day I'm spelunking in a cave. I guess that's kind of the point, though, right? What a strange name. Who named the game Stardew Valley? Yeah, I don't know. But it's a really... So the premise of the game, it's more pixelated. And I understand that a lot of games have gone the pixelation route to, like, look retro. I kind of get really sick of those games. But it has, like, this Terraria... Has a really good, like, Harvest Moon feel. Like, it really feels like what Harvest Moon used to be. And Harvest Moon was an amazing game. They kind of lost focus trying to be innovative. I think they have the Light of Hope coming out soon. Alright, so we're going to tell Shrunk, we're going to give him some oranges. And hopefully he tells us a new joke. I'm just going to give him the whole bunch. I don't mind. Whoa, this many? Oh, well, I'll be... you really went above and beyond. It'd be really rude not to accept, so I hope you accept there as a snack for later. Thank you so much. Now I really need something to really show my appreciation. I'm going to tell you a really good joke. All right, I have the first... I'll be get ready first, so just wait here a sec. So, oh, 1 second, I'll explain it. Thank you. Dr. Shrunk is in the house. The curiosity joke is what the cure that ails you. We got a serious case of the what in the world's today. We want to know why? It's all because of something that my kid said last night. So, he hears a knock, right? And then he goes to the door and shouts, "Who is it?" I just taught him, right? And a woman on the other side says, "I'm selling candy. May I speak to the head of the household?" And what does he say? Get this. "My mom is out right now." My kid says that. Can you believe it? I mean, what in the world? So yeah, what do you think? First time hearing the curiosity joke. Goes to the emotes. Let me turn this off real fast. Okay. So yeah, so Stardew, just like Harvest Moon, Harvest Moon had the ability for you to choose as to be either a boy or a girl, and then you could eventually not only take care of a farm, do other stuff like randomly or procedurally generated caves, just to kind of like see how deep you can go. And then you can get into relationships with other people. So it's the same thing like that. So right now, I'm wooing this girl named Penny, which I kind of like. Why, hello. What's going on, Meowser? Nope. I think only missing 1 or 2 fossils. Let's get this thing out of the inventory before I forget. It's supposed to go into the museum. But I hope everyone's doing well today. Today is Tuesday. You talking about Stardew Valley? Yes, I'm talking about Stardew Valley. I apologize. I'm playing Animal Crossing and I'm talking about Stardew Valley. I'm a little obsessed with the game right now, to be completely honest with you. Alright, let's put this back. Let's make sure we know what we have here. Because I'm wearing a wetsuit, and the wetsuit should be in my mail. Turbo, hello. Do you mind if I could come do some? Do you mind if you could do something for me? Depends on what it is, Animal Lover. Like, I mean, if I have the ability to do it, obviously I'll do it. What's going on? I don't want to go here. You made a new ACNL character 30 minutes ago, Meowser. Alright, so let's see what I'm missing. Do you happen to have a Sanrio set to fill a room? I have bits and pieces, to be honest with you. Normally when I get full sets, I kind of do like a giveaway in the stream. And I just give them to people. So I don't really... I kind of like pick and choose things. Because, I mean, I don't really like having full sets. I mean, technically the only full set that I do have, actually I do have a full set, is the 7-Eleven set. But that one was given to me by Aria, so I'm going to keep that one. But I don't really have a full set of anything else, Sanrio. And I don't have the cards or anything like that. Well, I mean, was there something that you need in particular? Yeah, it looks like I'm only missing like one fossil. Yeah, I'm only missing one. Let's go back and let's look and see which one it is. Because I still have to scoop up 2 other fossils for today. It's this one. Ankylosaurus. What you can do also, Anime Lover, excuse me, I was reading it as Animal Lover, I apologize. I can see what I have like in storage and I'm not using. You can also reach out to, if you're in our Discord, Anime Lover, there is a tab in which you can ask for some assistance in getting some hacked materials. Because we have a couple hackers in our Discord that can help you out with that. You can also go to the Facebook group Animal Crossing New Leaf Addicts. They also have a service there in which you can request things as well. So if you want to go a couple of those routes, I can check my inventory. It may not be a lot though. Let's see. Sell. Keep this. What's this? Paper bag. I gotta clean this town up. Infinity basket. I'm just gonna sell some of these things. Red check. Pastel. Paw print. Alright, so let's go drop some stuff. But yeah, that may be an easier round if you're looking for something in particular. I gave you that infinity cherry basket. Oh, you did, Meowser? Thank you. I got so many, like, perfect fruits and infinity baskets and stuff. I just try to like give away the good stuff. You know what I mean? Like I try not to like hoard it all to myself. Sharing is caring, you know what I mean? Oh wait. Marshall wants something back there. Oh, I'm not gonna let him do that. That's gonna mess his house up. Alright, so let's just get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna keep the shamrock hat though. So is that a yes? I'll check for you. It just might be a hodgepodge of stuff though. You know what I mean? But I gotta find the rest of the fossils and clean up my town a little bit. Yeah, no problem. Alright. I like that the town is all green now. I was like so used to it not being green. Alright, so what is this stuff? The pave stuff? I'll end up keeping that. Robo clock. So here's a Kiki and Lala clock. I'll leave that to bring to you. Kiki and Lala clock. Do you want dupes? Do you want dupes of an item? Alright, well, I'll just give you what's over there. Sahara Desert. Alright, let me go sell these, and then I'm gonna throw out the rest of those pave flowers. But it's weird going from like Stardew Valley to this. Even though I'm so used to this. I just got used to like staring at Stardew for a long time. I'd have to look through my catalog and see if I have those. How many slots do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on. Six, 7, 8. So how's everyone's week been? I know it's only Tuesday, but it feels like I don't know what day it is to me. It depends, Meowser. I don't entirely know. I'm waiting for more people to come in and chat and kind of figure out what you guys want to do tonight. I don't know if you guys want to do island games, if you guys want to just have me visit your towns, or do dream suites. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done... I haven't visited other people's towns. Wait, sorry. My phone's buzzing. I had to put on the Do Not Disturb. Oop. I need to give the rest of them too. Your week's been mess so far. And Marshall here, he really wants to buy something. He just keeps pacing. Well, I mean, technically his house is a pigsty, so... Did we get all the pave feathers? Looks like all the pave feathers are gone. Get out of the way, Sahara. Or Sarah, whatever your name is. He wants that rook again. Or is it something else? Oh, he wants something else. Let's go see what he wants this time. Marshall's like fixing to buy something right now. Too bad that's not an 8 and it would be an infinity and then it would be a joke. I'd rather have him have a 0 than a rook. So, anime lover, go ahead and open up your gates. And I will drop off the Sanrio stuff. I'm gonna put this other stuff away. Save that. Did you want the pave furniture? That's too close. You're too close, man. You're too close. Oh, my flowers. Jeez, my flowers are all taken away. All my blue flowers. I miss you too, Fauna. One thing I always thought that was funny with fishing is you could do this. You could fish down off the waterfall. Sorry, Tammy. I've been a busy boy. Peggy, I'm not sorry. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See, cabin floor. Or modern wood floor. A cabin floor, modern wood wall. I don't think I have either of those. Well, I'm keeping some things for myself as well. Some of these were given to me, so I want to keep some of the things. I don't want to just dump all my inventory out, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have those types of walls and floorings for you, my friend. What's going on, Linkle? Sorry, my eyes are a little buggy. I blew a bunch of pollen and dust in them today while I was hacking up my lawn. I didn't get a lot of stuff in my pond because I started like in the fall. Come on, give me something good. Oh, a lobster. Oh, it's a crawfish. Let's get this fossil assessed. Blathers. Wake up, Blathers. Wake up! I saw you in Newt's stream. Who's Newt? Oh, you're talking to Linkle. Is it? Aww. I was like, wait, is that the last one? Blathers, you have upset me again, my friend. Can't you just take a random fossil, just fit it in there for me? Put a T-Rex torso on there for all I care. Oh. Thank you for those bits, Meowser. Is this your town? Anime lover? Ooh. I'm wearing my Mario shirt. It's a me, Mario. And then I'm wearing my hat. Monkey underwear. Hashtag sellout. Also, I don't have any real man lotion in my house. So the lotion I've been using on my leg is my wife's lotion, Sweet Pea. I smell wonderful. It's because this new chair that I bought, it's got like meshing like in the middle for like stylized grip or whatever. I don't know what the heck it's for. But I like to sit on my left leg. So like my knee bends this direction and then my leg goes on top of it. I'm actually kind of sitting there right now. But the side of my leg, my foot actually, it keeps rubbing on that meshing and it's making my skin dry on that little section. So I have to put some lotion on it, which I'm not a lotion guy. I don't have dry skin or nothing. That's my elbow. It's not dry. So, but I got a little dry spot there. First world problems, everybody. I got a dry patch on my foots. But yes, back to Stardew Valley. Because I feel like I could talk about that for a while. I'm really liking the little moments with people. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, I could just put it right here. There you go, buddy. Nope. That's all that I got. Alright. So this is what we're going to do for tonight. You guys give me either a dream suite or your town. And what we'll do is we will go show off your town. This probably isn't going to be a very long stream tonight, but it's going to be something where we kind of interact with your town. I just decided that now. So if you guys haven't already done so, and if you are new in chat, let me open up a new notepad. If you haven't added my friend code, it is on the left side of the screen, where it says friend code there, next to Marie's face covered in bits. Give me your friend code as well, and we will add each other, and I can go visit your town. And then, show off my town, dang it. Well, I was in Anime Lover's town. Okay. You don't have to follow or subscribe or anything like that. Just if you want to show off what you've done in your own town, just let me know. Give me your friend code. You can add mine. I'll go visit your town. If you have a suggested dream suite you want to visit, you could just send me that dream suite in chat and I'll visit that as well. Let's see what he's got in here. Well, I think you're looking at the mint shirt. No, I don't want it. Oh, of course not. What is this? A dollhouse. No, I don't want that dollhouse. It reminds me of the Anka village. Alright, so let's actually start messing with some flowers because they look jacked the last time I had people in my town. Hey, Trendy. How you doing, my friend? What is it you want to do in my town, though? See, this is like, I'm not trying to be mean at all, but I'm like, I don't understand what's so special about my town. It looks like garbage. I gotta fix it up. I haven't had, like, any time to, like, get my town the way that I wanted, you know what I mean? Whew. Why would you go there? Go here. I could take this one, actually. The here. And take this one. This tree is really in the way. I think I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna cut down all the trees! Goodbye, tree! Perfect. Now we got 3 slots here. We'll put the blue. See, we had such a mixed assortment up here. Here's a pink one. Welcome to Organization, the game. We could put like these stragglers around people's houses and stuff. I like it if they have at least 3 around their house. On each side, I mean. I don't really care what they have. Just as long as they've got 3 on both sides. There's some there, some there. Of course it doesn't go where it wants to go. Alright, I think there was a gap next to mine. What's the urgency, Trendy? Weird, there's an orange one. guess I can do, like, then these three. You just want to see my town? There's really nothing to show. I've run around the town. I kind of just want to focus on other people's towns today, to be honest with you. Because I feel like every time I come in, bring people into the town, I kind of like lose track of what's going on. And I don't feel like it's like fun to watch. Like, it makes sense if I'm doing like giveaways and stuff, you know what I mean? But like without doing like a giveaway, you know what I mean? Or if we're doing like a game or something. I don't know. But if you want me to visit your town, I'll certainly come. I try to see the thing is, this is a little behind the scenes stuff. If say like I start, this is, I guess it's a personal thing too. Like say if I do, like say if I have somebody visit my town, right? Then people will pile in and they'll visit the town. That's fine. Then the whole stream should just be, in my opinion, just all visiting my town. When it starts to get to, okay, so let me visit other people's towns, or if I decide I kind of want to just visit other people's towns, then if we start mixing in, like, I'm visiting your town, then people coming in visiting my town, then the stream, I feel, kind of gets, like, kind of lost a little bit. It kind of looks like it's unorganized, and I don't know, like, I don't know if it's, like, fun to watch. You know what I mean? It's not like you guys are bothering me by any means. Don't feel like you're bothering me at all. But I just feel like when we start hopping around a lot, I think, like, it kind of brings the stream a little bit down. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or is that just me being weird? I know I'm organizational type weirdo, and I like to have things balanced, which is odd. Because I know sometimes things just can't be balanced. I don't know if that's just me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is that... I could just be weird. Sure, what do you want to call me, Vana? How about T-Bot? T-Bot, do I look like a robot to you? No, I want you to call me cute names, not Robot, Turbobot. Deary's fine. Deary's okay. Technically, Retrobot's name was going to be Turbot, but Turbot was actually already taken for a username on Twitch, because I had to actually make it like my bot's name. So now my bot's name is just Retrobot, because he's made with a bunch of retro games. Yes, and I look like a robot. Thank you, Trendy. Alright. I also want to get these flowers in order. Ario was very sweet to donate them all to me. And over the streams, I've let people take some, but then that's like left huge gaps in the flowers. And again, balance, if you can't tell. It's bothering me. What'd I take? 3? There we go. I'll accept that. It flows at least. Wasn't there one of you guys that was asking for a bunch of gyroids? I forget who was asking for a bunch of gyroids. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh my god, I just ran over like 4 flowers. Because I have a ton of gyroids to give out that I've been stockpiling for. I just forget who asked for the gyroids. But I probably got like 20 of them. I'll show you in a second. Nope. See, I had 3 more. And I want them right there. There we go. Let me go check the gyroids. I'm going to pull them out of my basement. I've been putting them all in my basement to save. Oh, no, I didn't. I took them out of my basement because I redid it with the 7-Eleven stuff. Where's the gyroid stuff? There's 3 gyroids here. The only one that I'll keep is like the Brewster, the gyroids. And those I'd put up on the DJ stage. Oh my god, Turo, I have that same hat. Oh, you do? I love this hat. I wear it out pretty often. I've just been obsessed a little bit with the Clementine hat from the Walking Dead game. But yeah, I'll wear this to Disney. My wife and I went to the 24-hour, the very first 24-hour Walt Disney World Day. And I think that was supposed to be like based off of Monsters, Inc. So they had a bunch of Monsters, Inc. Like items, like merchandise. And my wife, Killer Cupcake, and I, we were at Walt Disney World, at Epcot, maybe a handful of months ago. No, maybe about a month ago. And I must have gave them all away. I'll bring these ones out though. About a month ago, and we saw this MU shirt. It was blue and like white and gray, and it was mostly like blue on the sleeves and like white in the torso, and it had the MU in blue. When we went in the store, we were like, oh, that looks really cool. And I guess they didn't have our size. It was all the huge sizes. Excuse me, I shouldn't say huge. They had all like large and extra large and stuff like that. They didn't have like medium and small. So we've been wanting to get it, but she saw that on the Disney store, they really didn't have a selection anymore. So she was wondering if they were kind of canceling those items. And when we went to Hollywood Studios the other night, was it Saturday night? Friday or Saturday night, I forget what it was. I was looking at my phone because I was trying to catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I had an amazing day in Pokemon Go whenever we went to Hollywood Studios last. And she like she saw something in one of the stores, and she like darted in the direction of the store and like ran over there. And she looked back and she's like, oh, there's something. And I said, just whatever it is, just get it. I don't care. Like if you're that excited about whatever this product is, just go ahead and buy it. It's fine. They had the MU shirt in there that we thought that they no longer were going to have. So that was cool. Yeah, so we're officially doing town visits. Correct. Thank you for those bits. Your wife is me. You got excited about the memorabilia as well? I love Monsters University. I mean, my favorite digital or Pixar movie is Monsters, Inc. Oh, at Disneyland. My favorite movie, the Pixar movie, is Monsters, Inc. And Monster University did a really good job keeping pace with Monsters, Inc. Because I was afraid Monsters, Inc. was not going to be good. I'm Susie. I was thinking that Monsters University wasn't going to be good because usually the sequels aren't really as good as the originals. They just don't. They're just not the best. Doesn't mean that they're terrible movies, but yeah, when I watched University, I was like, oh my god, this is a lot of fun to watch. So, I'm all down on the Monster University hype train. What else do I have? I got this crawfish. I think that's really it. Put these here. These are pave items. I guess I'll take these in. Nobody's been wanting to pick these up. I was in college when MU came out, and it made it 20K better. Oh, because you were in college at the time? That's funny. No, it was a great movie. Have you guys seen the that Disney versus Pixar bracket? Have you guys seen that floating around the internet? It's like maybe a couple weeks old, maybe a month old. I lose track of time. I work from home, and I don't leave the house often, so I kind of forget like what day it is. Like, it took me a little bit. I had to ask my wife a couple times today, like, wait a second, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, because I thought it was like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, one of those days. We'll put this in storage, I guess. But yeah, there's a bracket floating around on the internet. Oh, it took you 45 minutes to complete. Okay, so let me ask you at least what your final bracket was. So guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a bracket floating around on the internet that had selected Disney movies on one side and then Pixar movies on the opposite side. And it was kind of like a college basketball tournament bracket in like who you thought would win. So it basically essentially tortured everybody like trying to figure out what movies beat other ones. It was Tarzan versus Hercules that got me. See, I love Hercules. I love Hercules because I love that Greek mythology. I always have. So for me, let me look on my phone. I have it on my phone. Oh jeez, I don't remember my top two. I have a blank bracket that I found, and then I also have the bracket I filled out. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, everybody, the world's supposed to end tomorrow, by the way. The world is supposed to end. Yeah, I guess I must have deleted it. Let me see if it's somewhere else. My albums, no. Screenshots. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I'm sure if I go back through like conversations with text messages with other people, I'll find it. But my final two. Oh, here we go. All right, so since we're just talking about the world ending tomorrow, so there's this whole Malaysia airline issue. Now, the problem with the whole Malaysia airline issue is that this plane, a few years ago, it hit the news all over the place. This plane just miraculously disappeared, and without a trace. Nobody could find it. Search rescue crews went out. Nobody could find anything. So, fast forward to about a month ago. There was a solar storm. So there's a bunch of solar energy waves that were flowing over from the sun. That normally when this happens, it manipulates or it messes with technological equipment. Apparently, it messed with the equipment that was the black box to the Malaysia plane that had some disturbing messages on it saying, quote unquote, "They are not human. SOS danger." I'll leave the rest for another conspiracy theory. But yeah, so my final two came down to Hercules and Monsters, Inc. And I gave the winner to Monsters, Inc. I gave Monsters, Inc. the win. I think I did. I ended up picking Tarzan because the death scene for Clayton was just so satisfying. You know what's crazy? If you think about it, I never to date. You guys are gonna scream at me, but I've never really watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame, like the full movie. I know the gist of it because I've played Kingdom Hearts. Apparently, the voice message was real. Says Cake. Cake's talking about the the Malaysia airline SOS. So I want to talk to you about. I'm leaving town. No, you're not. You're not leaving town. Don't you dare. I don't want to spend more time with you and everyone else in town. I do want to spend more time with you and everyone else in town. Maybe this isn't the right time to move after all. Thanks for... Okay, thank God. I don't want her to move. Yeah, I have all the documents and all the data saved in my phone. Actually, I can play it. Do I have the video? I saved a bunch of photos. Oh wait, I just found the bracket, by the way. I found a blank bracket. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Come on, focus. You just focused for a second. But yeah, so it's like Coco, Tarzan. You guys can't see it because it's not focusing. Or whatever. But yeah, so it's like Lion King versus Tarzan, Princess and the Frog, Lilo, Stitch. It's just craziness. Coco was really good, by the way. But yeah, I thought I had the voice message saved. Let me see if I can look it up on Facebook real quick. Alright, so someone's playing the voice message off of their phone because they got it online from someone else.
Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, India, Tango, India, Sierra, Delta, India, Romeo, Echo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo.
What it's doing is it's spelling out words through, I guess, what is it, military speak or something? So it's like Sierra means S, Delta D, Foxtrot is F, Tango T. You get the picture. So basically, what it's spelling out, let's see if they wrote it in the message. They didn't. It looks like this recently got posted because the original poster got their video removed. Because I'm looking at it now, and these were posted 4 weeks ago. Okay, well, that's not too recent. Yeah, it's not too recent. Hey, Jenna. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Because I'm looking at it now. Excuse me for the echo there. But yeah, so people, through that messaging, they say that these people are not human that were on the Delta flight. And to be careful and dangerous. And apparently something to do with Stephen King's death. It's not Stephen King, Stephen Hawking's death. That there's like something else going on in which like we have to find this flight in the remnants of the flight before April 18th, or we're all done for. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jenna. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, we got one more fossil. Let's pray this is the one that we need. Come to my town. All right, let me turn in this fossil, and then I'll go visit your town. So if you guys want me to visit your town, make sure you have given me your friend code, and you have added me, and I have added you, and then open up your gates, and then I will go visit your town. I pray this is the one fossil I need. Oh, Big Cass is back. Oh my gosh, Big Cass. I'm not gonna lie, Cake. He is boring. Does he look good? Does he physically look like he's lost a lot of weight, by the way? I have, you have, I did. Perfect. Dang it. This is not. Yeah, boring, but in good shape. Because I know before he got injured, he was getting some love handles. Now, look, I've got some love handles, too. But if you're in a sport in which you kind of have to showcase your body a little bit, he needed a little work. But he was bedridden for a while, so... Because he tore his ACL. It's not even Monday. Hey, Turbo, looking good at that Monsters University hat. Thank you, Grismonic. It seems to be a topic of discussion today. I love this hat. I'm not a hat guy, to be honest with you, even though I've been wearing hats in the last handful of streams. But I normally don't ever wear hats. It's just not all done up. I was doing yard work before I came on stream, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a hat on and be a bum. I gotta shave. I look like a hobo. So your compliments make me feel really good. Thank you very much. But see, the problem... I'm assuming this is your town, Trendy? But Cake, the problem... A very handsome hobo. Thank you, Grismonic. I can always rely on you to give me a good compliment to boost my self-esteem and my ego as well. Cake, the problem, or any of you guys who watch wrestling, the problem with Big Cass... Okay, that is yours. The problem with Big Cass is that you have Braun Strowman, right? Braun Strowman is the big guy right now. He is the previous Big Show, or Paul White. Then you have who else? You have Kane, who's off and on. Big guy, right? You have all these big guys. So how is Big Cass going to set himself to be different than Braun Strowman? How is he going to set himself different from Jinder Mahal, for example? Jinder Mahal is very big and tough, and he's cut down to the bone. He's insanely cut. You know, so it's like Big Cass is like, oh, I'm a big bad guy, and I'm a tall guy, and I do a big boot like Test. He's basically a Test reboot. Do you guys remember Test? Do you remember Test at all from the 90s and the early 2000s? Unfortunately, he passed away, which is really sad. But he's just a Test. He's going to come in with a big leg drop and a big boot because he's got a big leg. That's it. That's all this guy is special for. He can't talk on the mic unless he's gotten better. You know, obviously, hopefully he improves. Like my flag? Yeah. Oh, it's the boobles. You take this. I don't need it. I'll poop up bones on your floor. Hello, Emma. Oh, look at this. I love, like in my very first town I had before I left on an airplane, I had a ton of illuminated stuff. I had illuminated clock. I put flowers all around it. I had the illuminate. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to run. I had illuminated flower. Excuse me. It was a heart, illuminated heart. It was a standing one, and then I put a bench in front of it. So when you sat on the bench, you would have the illuminated flower behind you. I keep saying flower. The heart. Oh wait, I want to walk away with it. I want to walk around town with it. But yeah, so hopefully he's better. Hopefully he looks better in the ring. Hopefully he looks better and he can talk better on the microphone. You know, people do make improvements. So... But it stinks. What they should have done is... Well, by the way, have you heard that Enzo had all charges dropped? I'm not running with this coffee. Enzo had all charges dropped, so I wonder if they're going to decide to want to bring him back or not. He left on bad terms regardless, because he didn't disclose what he was doing, or the investigation to his company. My neighbor's friend offered to give me a tattoo in his basement, and I took offense when I politely as I could turned him down. Yeah, I wouldn't get a tattoo from someone in their basement. If you don't if you're not like licensed or you properly clean that stuff, you can get some blood diseases. I would not at all mess around with any of that stuff. And that's just me. You guys can be risky if you want, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't make the risk. You know what I mean? Oh, a trash can. I need one of those trash cans in my house. Isabel. Oh. That stinks. You got a bamboo problem. It's overgrown. I went to the wrong house. I thought this was her house. Apparently it's rude to say no to a 16-year-old kid who wants to try out his dad's tattoo gun. LOL, I swear you couldn't pay me to let that kid tattoo my skin. Yeah, come on now. Let's be realistic here. It has nothing to do with... Okay, I'm not going to go too far into this. I'm just going to say as a general comment, people get offended too easily. It's not offensive to say no or to have a differing opinion than one another. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can I draw on your face with Sharpie? No, I don't think this is going to be a good thing. I got to go into work tomorrow. I got a big presentation. I'm offended that you said no to let me draw on your face with a Sharpie. It's like, come on. Like, let's be realistic here. You know, and tattoo's never going to come off. Unless if you do that laser treatment and stuff in which I don't even know if that permanently takes everything off. So I certainly would have never done it. The ghost of Gold Kitty. You have embalmed him in gold. He brings good luck. It's the shrooms. I don't think I have any trash to throw out. No, I don't want to throw that out. What's this? Oh, that's just like a seat with like a pillow on it. Ooh, it's nice and cushy. Oh my tuchus. Put the thing on. You put the thing on. You put the Metroid on. See how the Metroid looks on your head. Can I put the... I can't put it on. By the way, where did you go? I personally wouldn't want a tattoo, but if I ever did, I certainly wouldn't have one done as a kid's experiment. Yeah, I agree. I actually don't have a tattoo. I'm not against people having tattoos. I think a lot of them are a really, really cool work of art, and if that's something that you actually want on your body, then that's your call. That's not my body, so I don't care. But one thing that I will say is if I had ever gotten a tattoo, I think if I did, it would be something, for one, it would be something gaming related. If it wasn't gaming related, then, I would get Heaven's Fence tattooed on probably on my shoulder. And, let me find an image of Heaven's Fence. Some people may not know what that is. Let me get on the train first. Thanks for having me, Trendy. I don't mind tattoos. I just got yelled at by a little kid who thought he's the king of art. Well, back to the drawing pad. You're welcome, Trendy. Thanks so much for having me. Let me just add an image in real quick. Desktop. So this is the key work. Gosh, why is it got to be so big? This is the key work, or what's known as Heaven's Fence, is by the band Coheed and Cambria. And the reason why that's there is there's planets blocking other planets. So that would basically be what the tattoo would look like. And this is what it actually looks like. Well, obviously this is DeviantArt, but you have those other big planets, and then you have the fence of the small planets blocking the center planet. Coheed and Cambria, they are my all-time favorite band. And all right, so let me remove this. They're my all-time favorite band. Some people have heard their more popular radio single, Welcome Home, many years ago, probably about a decade over, maybe over a decade ago, about around 2004. Anyone else want to open up their gates if you guys want me to visit your towns? But what they do is they sing about comics, and I actually have some of their comics. I'll grab it in a second when I go to visit other town. Let me go grab it 1 second. Huh. So they have Amori Wars, and it's created by Boom Studios. And let's see. It's an all-out war as the forces of the Grail Arbor collide with the Red Army, and the impossible odds grow even worse when the nefarious Wilhelm Ryan personally heads his amassed forces. Meanwhile, Claudio is the lead singer, by the way. He's also a character in his own comic book series that they sing about in all of their albums. Each album talks about, like, a particular thing. So, like, it started with, this is volume... Which volume is this? 3. In Keeping Secrets in Silent Earth. So that's like their second album. Then they also have... Those were 2 free copies I got at MegaCon one year. Then I got the whole hard copy for both The Secrets of Silent Earth 3. Ooh, I'm so sorry, I hit the microphone. And then the second stage, Turbine Blade, which is their second album. Now, my favorite album, if you guys have heard that song, I love the word nefarious. It's a great word. If you guys have heard of that song, Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria, it is their 4th album called Good Apollo and Burning Star 4. That's when I came into listening to the band, so that is my favorite album by them. And I have not yet read all of these yet because I want to read them in chronological order before I even start. Again, the whole balancing thing. I have these... And I want to read them, but I want to read them in order. And yes, I can probably read them online, to be honest with you, instead of physically. But I've been listening to them for a very long time, and I didn't realize it up until maybe 5-6 years ago. Excuse me, my throat's all wheezy from the pollen I breathed in today from doing yard work. Listen to my wheeze. Hold on, listen. Oh, now it's not gonna do it. You guys hear that? Can't say I've heard of them. Not a lot of people have. And that's why a lot of people really like them as well, because they're still kind of like underground, but like not underground. They were very popular, but they have never really grasped the spotlight for a very long time. So they have like a real dedicated fan base, I being one of them. And I actually got to see them live at the Hard Rock one year. And that was the bet. That's a crazy wheeze. I know. Well, I was pushing really hard on it. I heard a minute ago while you were talking. Yeah. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream last night, to be honest with you guys. It's because not only that, I was really like, and I'm starting to get like it now, so this stream's probably not going to last much longer. But I was really sniffly and mucusy and gross, and I don't like being gross, like in the stream. Again, it's like I try to make sure I look good for you guys. It's not a joke. I try to make sure except for right now, I have a disgusting hat on. But like I try to make sure I shave and I shower and I do my hair and all kinds of stuff like that. I try not to look like a gross guy. You know what I mean? I try to pretend like I'm going out on a date when I start a stream. How you doing, Nocturnal Gary? I'm just confessing my weirdness. This is like the stream in which I've been the most weird. I've talked about things that are just irrelevant and stupid. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just really off, I guess. But I'm am off now. I'll come back next time I see you on. Well, have a good night, Grismonic. Thanks for stopping on by. Appreciate it. Let's actually go, let's go check out the store. Don't worry, you look handsome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go check the store out. Also, I should probably give Reese those 3, I saw 3 gold ores or whatever they were. So we can go make something with it. And thank you so much. Ah, Vincent! I'm doing okay after what happened last week in my second ACNL town. So what exactly happened? Was it just like it wasn't allowing you to create a second one? I need this frog, by the way. Or were you trying to like... Because I remember Aria talking to you in Discord about you needing some sort of like... backup copy or something? Hey, Flipspool. Oh, cake. Let's see, we got anything cool here? I love this bed. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed that had like the awning on it, and I could close the curtains around my bed. Kind of like these shoes. Shoes. What is this? Patch knee pants. No, those look gross, Gracie. What is wrong with you? Looks like you kneed down in some poop. Princess carpet. No tanks. It's not a taste thing. I just don't want it in my house. It just won't make sense, Gracie. Why don't you understand? Plus, it's pretty expensive. She didn't even wave goodbye. She don't care. I'm always hesitant to buy music now because it's like every time I buy music, I already have a copy of it. I never remember what I have. You have any coins? No. I tried to watch your last stream, but I had to study. Study first. Please. That is more important than watching me play video games. Because if you don't get to watch me live, Flipspool, and I appreciate the effort, by the way. If you can't watch me live, I take all of my streams and I add a custom thumbnail to them. I add like usually descriptions and tags and everything, but I put them in my collections tab. Because I'm not going to be streaming through the 19th through the 29th, which is going to be about 5 normal scheduled streams, because I have some family visiting. Because I'm not going to be streaming within that window, I'm trying to let everybody know that I have a ton of content under the collections tab. So if you guys are ever bored and you need a turbo fix, you can find all the other streams there. Study? What's that? Hashtag graduate. Yeah, hashtag it's been a long time for me as well. Although my work consists of studying on a daily basis. Everything changes at my job daily, so it's like it's always a new thing. Doodle doo. Bum 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 ba na 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 na. Alright, good. I want to say I have cafe. Oh, I didn't have either. Alright, where was those? Where are those gold thingers? There's one. I'm gonna leave that there because I have 3 bunched up in another area. I want to say it was this. I have a digital copy and I was trying to make another save file on another SD card, and since I saved on the new profile, it wouldn't let me play the old save data. I had no choice but to delete my second town. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. It's terrible. Here they are. This is my 3rd town that you guys have been watching me stream in. I mentioned this before, but I had my first town in ACNL. I had original OG copy. Is that even right verbiage? OG? Original game? I guess so. I had the original game copy that I bought, that I pre-ordered and bought. The second I heard ACNL was coming out, I pre-ordered it immediately. Immediately. I left it on the airplane with a bunch of other video games and my Majora's Mask 3DS XL, which was devastating. So then the following day, I bought this 3DS, the Hyrule Edition, because it looked the closest to my Majora's Mask that I had so terribly lost. And the first game I bought back was this one. So then I started my new town. And then that was my personal town. And then once I decided that I wanted to stream it, so when I got the video capture card installed into my 3DS here, got it back from Japan and everything, and then I was like, all right, let's start all over. Let's start fresh with the stream, and then that way, the very first stream, I think I shut off my old town, but I think that was on KOG, the Kanoke Gamer channel, and then I started the new streams on this channel with my new town. So hopefully I got the perfect town rating. I got the golden watering can, so no can. Oh, Super Flips, what's going on, my friend? I take offense to that. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's go sell this crawdad. Do we have anything else in here? Come on, I know you want to eat my baits. There we go. Oh, he's a feisty one. A tadpole. Weird, I lost my 3DS in a rental car in California, and luckily Pokemon X was in there, not ACNL. Now I have a 2DS. I don't know why I put no. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I lost my Pokemon games. I lost X. I lost Y. I lost Omega Ruby. These are all hard copy. Luigi's Mansion, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Happy Home Designer, and I think that's it. Yeah, in my Animal Crossing game, which was terrible, because I got really upset because it was like, well, I saved a ton of legendaries, and I have been passing them through all the games, so I ended up losing not only all those legendaries, all the time I put in and dedication, then it was... Thank you so much for the follow, work string. You have been summoned, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, you have ACHHD? What? Yeah, it sucks. What are you gonna do, though, right? I still have unlimited perfect apples and peaches. Hooray! Yeah, I don't want any... I think I got all the... this stuff from the Turkey Day stuff. Alright. Oh. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Excuse me. I literally just said that. I used to have it. I have, I bought the box with the NFC reader, which is... I don't know why this isn't on my shelf. What's inside? It's like rattling around. Oh, yeah. So, I didn't know what the NFC reader was for at the time. But I have this. It's on my shelf somewhere. I probably should sell it. Because I don't need it. I mean, but I guess it'll be that weird Nintendo accessory that I have that isn't necessary. And then I had... empty. It's empty. I'm so sad. I don't got the game no more. This is going on the shelf. Put on my router. Yes, it's for amiibos, and it's for the cards for older. So you know it's the new 3DS. The new 3DS. The older version of the NES didn't have the card reader built into it, so the NFC reader was to help with the for you to be able to scan your amiibos in your Animal Crossing cards and stuff like that. So that's what that is for. Bummer. It totally was. But at the end of the day, I just hope that it went to a kid in which their family could not afford to get them video games, and they grow up to become a gamer. That's all that I can hope for. You know, because at the end of the day, while it sucks, I was more upset with the loss of time versus the time and dedication that I put into it versus the loss of monetary value. That wasn't a bother to me. You know, in order for me to get the Majora's Mask 3DS XL, I waited outside of it. I bought it online at Best Buy. They took the money out of my account. It was a debit account. It wasn't like I used a credit card or something where it was borrowed money. It was actual money that I had. They took the money out of my account. 2 weeks later, they put it back in my account, canceled my order, and then told me that you're SOL. So then I found out that Target was going to be getting some close to my work back when I worked in an office building. And I said, okay, I'm taking the day. I'm going to take an early day. And I'm going to go, well, I took a few hours off early. And I'm going to wait for it. And I'm going to wait all day. So I ended up getting it sitting in front of Target from 3 in the afternoon to 9 in the morning. There was a group of guys that ended up sitting with me. And they brought Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. They brought TVs and video games and all kinds of stuff. We all hung out. They brought a tent. They were cool enough that I trusted them. So I ran out and I got some pizza for everybody. And we just hung out. We had a good time. There was a Walgreens across the long part of the parking lot so we could use the bathroom. So we went to the bathroom in the middle of the night when we had people placing in line. So I got upset because, like, well, I did all that effort. and I ended up losing this system, and I no longer have a system to be able to tie to my story. I have the box. I have the box. But I mean, and then here's the Hyrule edition. I just don't have it anymore, which sucks. So that's life. Again, all I could hope for. Sorry, if I hit my desk, my monitors are pretty flimsy. They bounce around a lot, so I apologize. It looks like there's an earthquake in my house when I hit my desk. Yeah, so unfortunately, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. All I can hope for is it went to somebody who is sitting there playing the game right now and enjoying it. And I hope it promotes gaming on their end, because there's so many positive aspects of gaming, and especially now where the government is claiming that it's a disorder when it's not. Just cut the cardboard and super glue it on your DS. That's an option. That's an option. We can certainly do that. But yeah, so I just hope that it's somewhere somebody is playing it and they're being a gamer and they're being a positive gamer. You know, that's all that I can hope for. That's all that I truly want. You know, is just the people to play video games. It doesn't matter what video game you play. I usually tease my wife because she likes playing this game called Toontown. It's an old game. It was taken off the Disney servers, but I guess some people took assets from it and recreated it, so she plays it every now and then with her friends that she played with back when she was like 14, 15, 16 and stuff. I caught a loach. I've never seen that fish before. While I think the game is very boring and stupid, I still like it when she gets to play the game, because it promotes gaming, and gaming's not a bad thing. Oh, of course you're gonna talk to me when I'm trying to catch a fish. Nice timing, you heard? You know, some trees make good for good fruit. Perfect fruit. What's the deal with that? They say the bee conspiracy. It's a flowers. I sure we get some perfect fruit. Deal. Wouldn't it be cool if someone was watching the stream was the person who found your DS? New fish. I know, I just lost out on that new fish. That would be cool if they did, though. If they were young and a child, I would trade them. Well, I wouldn't. I'd want it back. But, I don't know. I mean, I could match the serial numbers. I don't know if there's anything really I could do. I mean, it was May of 2017 that I lost it. So it's been quite some time. Possession is 9/10 of the law, so there's really nothing I can do about it, you know? But that would be kind of crazy if they are watching me. Tammy, I mean, Peggy, can you stop farting over there, please? This is gross. Now I gotta find Tammy. You scared her off with your farts. But it's also kind of crazy how, I'm going to get slightly political. It's kind of crazy how the government's all announcing that gaming is a disorder and gaming is a bad thing. Now, it shouldn't be gaming as a bad thing. So anything in excess, right, is what they're deeming a bad thing. So because children are playing games in excess, that it's a bad thing. When I was a kid, we had things called TV time. Obviously, I found ways to bypass it, but I had time in which I was allowed to play video games outside of doing schoolwork and playing sports and everything else like that. That video games were not my 100%. They were something that I can do to fill in the time and enjoy myself while I'm relaxing. Yeah, it's an actual disorder that people can get locked up into, like, institutions and stuff. It's ridiculous. So it's like, for me, I was told, hey, Lil Turbo, it's Saturday afternoon. You don't have any soccer games today, no baseball games. You did all your homework, so you get to have 2 hours. You can go play your games now. And I had fun. Now, eventually, when I got older, I didn't have that anymore. And, but like right now, for example, you can take the same scenario in Access, right? Right now, I work over 80 hours a week, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. And aside from the 4 days that I took off to go to New Orleans in the beginning of April, I had no days off. I literally took 0 days off. So from January 1st all the way through April 5th, 4th, I forget what day it was, I didn't have a day off. I worked 12 hours every single day. So, using the same scenario, who's to say that I don't have a working disorder, right? Who's to say that I'm working too hard in excess and I have a disorder where I'm working too hard? I had a 1 hour of free time, says work string. But that's just the thing, though. It's like anything is bad in excess. I'll let it go. If I eat 20 burgers in one sitting, that's not healthy. But if I have a cheeseburger once every now and then it's fine. If I have a scoop of ice cream once in a while, that's fine. But if I'm eating, thank you so much for the host, Newt. But if I eat an entire gallon of ice cream in one sitting, I've got a problem. Good point. It's called a workaholic. Yeah, that's true. It is a workaholic. I love my job, so it's oh, I don't want to sell the loach. It's tough for me to say no when I'm working, because I'm trying to, right now my account is a little buried, so I'm trying to help them out. Look at all these wonderful newts! Look at all these newts coming in here! Newt, I was watching him before you hosted. What a coincidence! Oh my god, says Meowser. Newt, Uncle Yoshi. Alexandrius. Newt.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh.
Oh. Thank you for the host, Trendy Weirdo. I was stalking you, dude. Stalk all you want. Look, I say this all the time, guys. Twitch is built off the backs of lurkers. Newt says I was totally lurking too, honestly. See? Same thing. So sorry about that. Don't be sorry. I appreciate you guys are here, and I appreciate you guys watching. The original premise of this is I was visiting other people's towns. So if you guys want to give me your friend code, I can visit your town. If you're just watching and you don't have a copy of the game, no big deal. But yeah, so what we were discussing was anything in excess. You know, if you're eating too much, you're drinking too much, soda, even water. You can drown if you drink too much water. Can you believe it? You can drown yourself for drinking too much water. It exists. Look it up on the internet. And if I'm wrong, don't tell me. But it's just, you have to make sure that you take responsibility and you have limitations. I don't feel that video games are bad. There are different video games in which are more suitable for audiences than others. Everything needs to be in moderation, says Uncle Yoshi, and I agree with you. Everything should. Let's look at Nicombs. Turbo, please visit me, please. Yeah, open up your gate, Meowser. I'll come visit you. Let's see if we have anything cool here. Maybe I don't remember what my mailbox looks like. Let's do this one. Okay. But yeah, so I just think it's crazy how they're announcing gaming as a disorder. Now, if the child or the adult, for example, here's a real story. This gentleman ended up getting a divorce with his spouse. His spouse divorced him because he was playing Fallout 4 too much and not paying attention to his spouse. Now, is that the game's fault? Or is that the individual's fault? Video games keep me out of trouble, says Alexandrius. Me too. That was my excuse. I said, look, I could be spending all these money on drugs and drinks and all kinds of craziness, right? But I'm not. I just wanna put $20 in my eShop and play a little bit of Stardew Valley. Buy an amiibo or two. Get some Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? Lark Anthaway! Sorry for the gifts, guys. They're a hodgepodge of gifts that I used in my other streams. Stardew implodes. Yes. Okay. Alexandrius, we got a bunch of new people in here, so I'll say the story again. Of course, it is personal responsibility. Uncle Yoshi, you're a bright man or woman. I'm assuming man because he said uncle. And with the family, communication is the key. Of course it is. I'm married too, and I understand that I can't stream all the time. And I do have to maintain my marriage as well, you know? That's what I do. Is this you, by the way, Meowser? I can't stay, sadly, but I'll be sure to try and stop by next time. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, Lark. And appreciate you following, my friend. Oh my gosh. Everything just blew up. Let's see if everyone else gets a notification. Because I just got a follow from... There we go. Good old Kefka. Let's not forget about that guy. Been married for 12 years, dude. Congratulations, my friend. Look, thank you, Newt, for the follow. Everyone follows at once. Gosh.
Today was a good day.
That's a good day. Retro Bard. Retro Bard. Retro Bard. Retro Bard. I got Isabel. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so that's your new character. Alright. Did you unadd me on 3DS to make more room? I could have, Flipsful. I don't entirely know. If you don't see me on there, just give me your friend code again. I'll write it down. I'll add you when I come back from Meowser's Town. Yes, thank you. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How's you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm actually a little sniffly and a little gross. I normally have my hair done, but I've been doing some yard work after work. I'm really busy with my job. I work 12-hour shifts every single day. I worked them all the way up until early April, where I took 4 days off. My wife and I went to New Orleans to go see WrestleMania. So I did have a few days off, and now I'm back. I'm still working my 12s, and I'll do it until they literally tell me to stop doing it. So I'm glad I sent all the good vibes people over here. There's good positive vibe here too. Thank you, New. I try to be really positive. New says I'm going to be going to bed soon. It's almost 4 a.m. Oh, goodness gracious, and it's sleepy time. Have a great rest of your stream. I look forward to coming back and hanging out. Thank you so much, Newt. Everybody else in chat, if you guys have not checked out Newt's channel, I'll give him a shout out. I know a lot of you guys came out from Newt's channel. Calorica, thank you so much for the follow. Go check out Newt's channel. Newt, I will check you out offline. So you guys, you have a great night. I will check you out later, and we'll certainly promote you as well. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I work a lot as well, and I try to do my best. If anyone wants to visit my town, I could. There's your friend code. Perfect. So we're in Meowser's Town right now. I'm just going to wander around. But yeah, so I try to be positive. Thanks for the positivity. You're totally sweet. Thank you so much. I try to be positive because, you know, for one, we can't be blind to the negativity that is this world that we live in, or wherever we are in our place of the world. There's always bad things going on. You know, one thing I always like to talk about is that we have people, and I say me, but it goes and extends to the people that I watch through Twitch as well, or through YouTube. You know, through this type of networking system, we are contacting and sharing in the love of video games with one another, regardless of what area of the world we are in, what sex we are, who we're interested in, what religion that we worship, or if we worship any. You know what I mean? And I think it's really, really cool for people, for example, to come in and enjoy Animal Crossing And it doesn't matter who you are, but what we know is one thing, or two things actually: our commonality of video games, love, and that we like Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? So we can at least respect each other by understanding that, paying attention to what binds us together than what separates us. And I shall BRB. So let's look. This is Meowser's little cabin. Are you awake? You awakes? You awake, Meowser? Is Meowser dead? Newt is cool. Newt sounds like a popular individual. These... I don't know what these are, by the way. I've never seen them before. But these remind me of toys I had as a kid. I don't know what they are, though. That looks like a toilet. Is that a toilet? No, that's a seat. Is this soup? It's like a kiddie bowl. Is that a fondue? I've never seen that before. Cake approved. Cake doesn't give out approvals often, by the way, Newt. I know Newt's gone, but... are on their way out. Oh, you booped me out. Do you mostly play Animal Crossing? I keep Animal Crossing dedicated for at least one day a week. I used to stream it a lot more. But to be honest with you, the content was lacking, in my opinion. There was like... we were doing the same things in and out, so I kind of wanted to bring in other video games. So what I was doing was, for 2018, I started kind of doing like a sponsored game or a themed game. And I was playing it, and then I'll always do Animal Crossing on Mondays, but I skipped yesterday because I was crazy with my stuffiness from doing yard work. So I'm doing it tonight. But I always try to keep it at least a staple of Mondays. Now, I don't know if I'm going to start bringing it back like full-time like I used to do, because through October through December, I did it 4 days a week, every single week. So I felt like it got a little stale for a little bit. I think it's coming back as a resurgence, personally. And but as of right now, this is kind of, this month of April has been what I've been calling a choose your own adventure. So what I've been doing is I've been asking people in my Discord and in chat and on Twitch what you guys want to see me play. Oh, the downstairs is your work in progress is your cafe. So I've been doing a choose your own adventure. So I've been playing games like Dark Cloud 2, Stardew Valley, which by the way I just got into Stardew Valley, and I just remembered I was trying to talk about that originally, and then I lost where I was. I went to Toys R Us and I got a huge toy haul. Ended up finding this, one of the collector's editions, in one of their cages in New Orleans, where they were at 80% off. And I bought it for $6. I streamed it here, and I never played it when it first came out. I understand I'm late to the game, but I am completely and utterly obsessed with Stardew Valley. I'm so in love with it right now. I've always been a big fan of Harvest Moon. I kind of fell off throughout their more recent games. Score, nice find, Turbo. Thank you. Oh, you play PS4. Well, I knew that if I was going to get this game, I should have got it on the on the PC, but I was like, I can't pass up $6. I hear it's so relaxing to play. I agree. I also got Sunset Riders for $6, and then I got XCOM 2 for $10. It was for the Xbox One, but that's in my living room. Have you tried Ni no Kuni? I have not. I have a feeling that if I try Ni no Kuni, I'm going to disappear forever and nobody's ever going to see or hear from me ever again. That game looks like a lot of fun. It looks like Final Fantasy 2, like a mixture of Final Fantasy and Pokemon. It looks really cool. I really want to do the second game, but I'm afraid. It's one of those games where I'm just afraid to play because it's such a black hole. Because right now, Stardew Valley, I ended up buying Stardew Valley again on the Nintendo Switch. And I don't know how... Wait. Oh, thank you, Mouser. Appreciate it. Oh, it's a long game, and it's good so far, though. Are you playing 1 or 2, Alexandrius? Although you guys are pulling on my heartstrings with all the games I love at the moment. I played Ni no Kuni on PS3, and I really, really want to play a new one, says Uncle Yoshi. Yeah, they're having the new one coming out soon. I'm starting 1, says Alexandrius. I want to. See that's another thing, too, guys. So it's like... The reason why I kind of, like, stopped doing Animal Crossing for a while and did, like, dedicated games like we did Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy X. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Pizza Boy! Hey, Pizza Boy! I'm Italian. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I never played Stardew. The game sounds interesting. Workstring, if you're interested, I'm going to make this announcement now. Normally I've been doing Choose Your Own Adventure and having everybody else kind of pick what they want to see me play. Tomorrow I will be streaming Stardew Valley. I rebought it on the on the Nintendo Switch, and I've been playing it mobile. And that's so much fun. It was totally worth it. It's $15 on the Nintendo eShop. I think it's worth it. Pizza Boy! But it's already out. Yes, Ni no Kuni 2 is already out. I know because I saw the completionist do an episode on the first game, and I watched him kind of review / cover it, and I'm just like, this looks so cool because it was done by Studio Ghibli, or however you pronounce them. Why don't you visit my town? My house isn't close to being finished. I spent all my time doing public works project. That's fine. What's your thing? Maybe I have you. Hey, Alex! It's great. So tomorrow night we'll stream Stardew Valley. We'll just do that. And I'll stream it from I don't know. Maybe I'll probably stream it from my Nintendo Switch, because I have more progress done in that game. The PC is getting a new multiplayer update for Stardew soon. Then after Switch gets its update. Oh, good. What's please tell me about the multiplayer aspect of it. My name is Hammond on the 3DS. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, please tell me what that update's gonna be. I also love Yakuza series on PS, mostly because of the storyline. Speaking of Yakuza, that reminds me of Persona. Don't ask me why, but because of the Japanese setting. Persona 5 looks so dang good, and I really want to play that too. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to get at before. See, so when I want to play big games like that, Persona 5, I would have played that when it first was announced, but there was like an embargo that they didn't want people streaming it or whatever. They're pulling down channels. But yeah, I might have deleted you. So I'm gonna have to add you again. Flipsful, if you want to give me your friend code again. But because I stream so much and I work so much, that it's hard for me to... By the way, I have to make space. I love everybody still. But I want to play these games, but it's like I don't have enough time to play these big games. So the only way I can play these big games and like appreciate them is if I stream it. Oh, and Harvest Moon is coming to the PS4 as well. What is that called? The Light of Hope or something like that? Uncle Yoshi? Chlorica... Am I saying your name correctly? Clarissa? Excuse me, let me say your name correctly. Clarissa. Please tell me if I'm saying your name correctly. Multiplayer in the game will let you collect and harvest resources with your friends, marry each other, or simply just make your artisan goods together. That is awesome. Makes the farming grind so much faster, easier, or maybe even the dungeon delving to be easier. Yes, Light of Hope. Okay, I'm excited for it. I'm probably going to buy the new Harvest Moon game. But, but I'm just really loving, and I kind of feel bad. I don't like to go with trends often, and I knew Stardew Valley looked good, and I knew Stardew Valley was sounding good before it released. I'm hesitant on the hype train sometimes, especially after No Man's Sky. I bit hard on No Man's Sky, and I streamed it on my Kinda Okay Gamer channel. I did a full 12 hours straight of that game. And, oh boy, was I disappointed. Oh, we already got you registered. Beautiful. So just open up your gate, Flipsful, and I'll go and I'll join your town. But boy, was I disappointed with that game. The only way I can play big games properly is to start streaming them. Yeah, that's do you stream too, by the way, Uncle Yoshi? Because work and other life responsibilities. That's what it is. It's like, I'm no longer a child, guys. I am in the Dirty 30 Club. Ever played NMS since updates? No, I have not. Totally understand how you feel. No, not yet. Will you let me know when you do, my friend? I have not played it since the updates. I heard the updates make it better. And I agree with people saying, you know, you should allow the game to fill out itself. Perfect example, Final Fantasy 15, in my opinion. Final Fantasy 15 brought my heart back into the Final Fantasy series. 6 is my favorite of all time. I actually have 3. Can you see it up there? That's 3. I made sure I put it on the front. Because I just love it so much. This is my favorite Final Fantasy game. But, I also have the original soundtrack right there. I love 7. I never got into 8. I played about halfway through. I got obsessed with the cards, and then I kind of lost where I was going. Played 9. Love 9. I have 9 on my shelf as well. I have 7 back here. I have 9. I have 7, right? 9. Maybe I don't have 7. I don't remember. Chlorisia. You got it the second time around. Perfect. Love 10. I streamed 10 in February. I called it Final Fantasy February month. 12. No. I couldn't deal with it. It was a snoozer for me. A lot of people like 12. But it was a complete utter snooze fest for me. And I didn't care anymore. 13 came by. I waited for reviews to be safe. They were terrible. I said, screw it. I'm not gonna play that game. 15 was like, this looks really cool. I'm going to finally give my heart to this game, and I pray that they don't break it. And they did a really good job, in my opinion. I loved the entire bonding sequence of the 4 characters. I actually have it up. Oh, it's up above here. I have another shelf by the way up here. That is it on here? No, I'll show you. Filters, take it off. So you see it up right here. Here's all my Sega stuff, by the way. Dreamcast, I got the 3 different Genesises up here. That's a 3 down here that's laying down, the tiny one. I got some VMUs for the Dreamcast. Anyway. No, I'm still here, I promise. But yeah, so, open up your gates whenever you're ready, Flipsful, by the way. But I love 15. And 15 is constantly coming out with updates. And they honestly don't even need them, because I felt like it was a full game. Side quests and everything, hunts, all kinds of stuff like that. They're coming out with new chapters soon, following the bad guy and other people. It's really, really cool. Chlorisia says, No Man's Sky needed serious work on it. They extremely got overhyped. Been waiting for new updates since they threw a wad of cash at it at the launch. Yeah, so you have a great collection. Thank you so much. I got Turtles in Time I just bought recently for my birthday. I got Conker's Bad Fur Day back there. I got a box, Tiny Toon, Bab's Big Break. That was my very first video game I ever bought on the Game Boy, on the original Game Boy. I'm gonna head out. Bye-bye. Thanks for visiting my town. Thank you, Meowser. Have a good night. I got an Atari 2600 Turbo Graphics, an original Xbox. Then I got a bunch of Nintendo stuff back here. The NES. Where's the Super Nintendo? N64. There's the Wii U. Then I got the Wii over here. Original Game Boy. A couple Game Boy Colors. Game Boy Advance. A lot of these are my wife's too. Luckily, I found a gamer. Oh, Xbox. It's actually my wife's old Xbox. And the Atari 2600 and the TurboGrafx are my father-in-law's, actually, because he's like, oh, I got these old video games in my father's attic, which is my wife's grandfather. And I was like, bring them over. I'll clean them up. I'll put them on my shelf. I'll take care of them. No problem. So we ended up buying a bunch of, like, Atari games. Probably the biggest one that we have is Old Donkey Kong. Look at that. And it's funny, one of the TurboGrafx games, if you guys, if you know anything about TurboGrafx, my father-in-law had Bonk's Adventure, which is really cool. Hello! I'm still looking at Xbox Minecraft Limited Edition, because I love the design of it. I'm unfamiliar with that. But yes, like you were saying earlier, only Animal Crossing when I have time. So basically, that's basically what we do here now. It's because it's like, I either have to say, because I try to stream about 4 times a week, Monday through Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. I'm going to be taking a slight leave of absence because my family's coming to visit, so I put that on my Twitch channel. So if you guys don't see any streams from me, I'm going to do today and tomorrow, and then after that, you're not going to see me for like another week. But you haven't seen Xbox Minecraft Edition? Oh yes, I have. I thought you were saying. Wait, you mean the actual Xbox, or you mean the actual video game on Xbox? I'm gonna Google it. You're making me concerned. Xbox Minecraft Edition. Holy moly. Actual console. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show everybody else in stream. Let me save these pictures real fast. Please don't laugh at my house. I won't, I promise. I promise I won't laugh at you. Alright, one second. Let's add these images in. I want to show you guys these images. This looks really cool. Nobody else is Googling it right now. Here's one image. Look at that. Look at look how cool that is. Alright, so let's find... I took 2 images off the internet, so let's see. Properties. Browse. And there's like the whole set. Look at that. 1 terabyte, 4K HDR. That's awesome. That is cool. No wonder why you're looking at it a lot. I just got my Xbox. I got an Xbox One for Christmas. And it's funny, I just bought a PS4 Pro for my birthday at the end of February, and I just found out that they're doing a Star Wars themed one with Battlefront 2. Just the worst timing. It's like my house is full with PS4s. I have a PS4 Pro sitting here at my desk. I have a PS4 in my bedroom and a PS3 in my master bedroom, both in my master bedrooms. Then I have a PS3 in my living room. Yeah, I mean, one of those is my wife's, and then one is mine. And oh, I missed the well. I don't think I have a well in my town.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh.
Killer Cupcake, thank you for the host. I was showing everybody our video games. By the way, I had to do... There was an emergency right before I started this stream. Like, dire emergency. Killer Cupcake got a splinter in her finger, and she needed some assistance with, with it getting out. All right, now it's time for me to make fun of your. I mean, look at your house. Get out of the way. You move now. I'm gonna squeeze in here. My wife is a gamer too. She plays field hockey. LOL. Killer Cupcake used to play. She used to play field hockey as well. Killer Cupcake, you used to play field hockey? What sport did you used to play? Or that one with the what's that one with the boomerang? You threw the ball in it? Or is that field hockey? Ah, splinters are killer. You have no idea, Alexandrius. This is for all you new people in here. Look, yes, lacrosse, lacrosse. She probably played field hockey. She probably can't hear me now. I'm gonna text her. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna text her because now I'm curious. You play field hockey? Let's see if she responds. Sometimes she'll get in chat, but she can't like hear or see the stream because for some reason her app really sucks. Yeah, what I was describing is lacrosse, and you guys are correct. I'm broke. Splinters can be super annoying if they get stuck deep in your skin. Yes. So I have a story to tell you. If you guys are squeamish, I apologize. I used to be a professional wrestler. And I was when I first started, I had to do all the grunt work. It hurt. Killer Cupcake, did you used to play field hockey? Or was it lacrosse? But we were putting away the ring after a show. Now the ring, it was WCW's ring. And WCW's ring, yes, field hockey. See, she played field hockey too. Look at that. It's played on the grass. Get off the grass. Yeah, so the ring was WCW's ring, and it was practically all made of wood. When we were putting it away, we were sliding boards across, and this guy got this huge splinter, and I'm telling you, it was like this long, like no joke, and it was probably like this thick. If you can see how thick it is, it was extremely thick. In this part of his hand, this part right here, it was like straight across, and it was deep. So there was no good way to pull this thing out of this guy's hand. And we're like, well, there's only one way to get it now. You got to cut it out. So he put his arm across the steel steps, and I turned around. I was like, I don't want to see that. And you wait for 1 year. Yeah, I didn't turn around to see what it was, but they did get it out apparently. You work with WCW? No. So as soon as WCW went out of business, aka when WWE bought them out, they sold off a bunch of their assets. Now in 2004, I started after I got out of high school, because that's when I graduated high school, if you guys want to count how old that is. Thanks for visiting. Thank you for having me, Flips. So right out of high school, I got with a company called Pro Wrestling Iron in Hayward, California. We were actually sister schools with BTW. And BTW is actually where Bailey came from. Bailey actually trained in BTW, but she trained in BTW after I stopped wrestling. If you guys have seen any of the Total Divas show or anything, NXT, you guys know Sarah. Sarah actually trained in my school before I started. She was like on the way out when I came in. If you guys know Simon Gotch, he was one of the half of the Von Villains. One of the Von Villains, he was actually the guy who trained me. It was called Pro Wrestling Iron. We had a linked school in Japan called Pro Wrestling Tetsu. The school was run by Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest, and whenever Frank Murdoch decided to be with it. So they ended up buying WCW's ring. And that's what we used when we wrestled. Killer Cupcake says, see above already answered stream. My stream is delayed. Yeah, sometimes the stream gets delayed. I have a field hockey hoodie around here somewhere. Mom maybe to join to, you know, socialize. We begun to socialize. But yeah, so long story short, I wrestled for a handful of years. I decided to move with my family because California was excruciatingly expensive. I moved out to PA, Pennsylvania, and there I figured I'd pick up wrestling whenever I felt like it. I never picked it up again, and that's where I met my wife. That is my life story, everybody. Now you know it. And then there's video games scattered around all of it. My wife loves it, but it's probably not for me because I'm not a big fan of a team sport. I love team sports. I think hockey in general is probably the best sport. It was a hard sport. I know nothing about field hockey. It was a hard sport, harder than it looks. Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, I grew up playing soccer and baseball since I was 4 years old because they were off seasons. And then I played all the way up until 8th grade. And then 8th grade, I dropped out of soccer and I went into football. So I played football from 8th grade in a PAL league, which was a police athletic league. Until... Excuse me, I'm burping, guys. I had some peanuts for lunch today. And then I did football through all out high school. Oh, do I still have that loach? I do. All through high school, and then I did baseball through 8th grade. I did baseball, but I stopped in high school. Then I did track and field for a year, and then I went into drama. I went into drama and comedy sports, which was like Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's a stand-up improv with a club, and we used to go against other schools, which was a lot of fun. I did it because I wanted to become a better professional wrestler in regards to improv in the ring and on the microphone and with character development and stuff like that. So that was why I did that. PA is nice. I lived by Pittsburgh for a year. Yeah, I actually really like Pennsylvania. I love it in the winter just because I grew up in California. I was born and raised California in the Bay Area. But my wife feels otherwise. She doesn't like PA. PA is very boring. She was from Philadelphia, and I lived about 45 minutes from Philadelphia. That's where I met her. And I'll be honest with you, there wasn't much to do out there. It was like you go to the mall, you go to the movies, or you go to the bowling alley. That was it. Or radio control boats, that's a sport for me. I choose archery. Archery is sick. I did archery in middle school, and I loved it so much. I only enjoy watching football and rugby, mostly rugby. I actually threw a fit with the NFL this year because of everything that was going on. I don't care about your political stance or what you want to protest as long as you're doing it peacefully. That is, by the Constitution, an American citizen's right to do so. I just don't like it when people are mixing in or using their position of power to influence people into a decision. Now, if they want to walk off the field and say, hey, you know what, I don't like what's going on with this country, what's going on in this scenario, perfectly fine. No issues there. That's their right as an American to be able to say, I would like things to be better. But when they're like, I'm going to show my displeasure for what's going on in a highly televised event, that's where I'm just like, you know what, I just want to watch football. I don't want to watch political stuff right now. So I kind of was just like, you know what, I don't want to watch football this year. We ended up watching the Super Bowl, though, because I live with an Eagles fan, so that's that's that. By the way, XFL is coming out 2020. Vince McMahon's bringing it back. He Hate Me's coming. I don't know about He Hate Me. I don't like political stuff. To be honest with you, Uncle Yoshi, I am very political. I'm very political. But I understand people aren't. And that's not a problem with me. You know, I don't make it a point to discuss them in stream, because we're here to talk about video games. We're not here to talk politics, you know what I mean? But I love having discussions with people. I always keep it civil because I think it's important, and this goes without politics. Anything with politics is no good, is not good. Well, you can take disagreements in this simple form. For example, I like peanut butter and jelly, and you like peanut butter and mallow, right? Both sandwiches are delicious, but we both have personal preferences on one way or the other. Now, if I was to tell you that I don't like you personally because you like marshmallow and peanut butter together, that's wrong. I should probably try a bite of your marshmallow peanut butter sandwich so that I gain perspective of how delicious your sandwich is. And you mine of my peanut butter and jelly, because it's a staple classic. You see what I'm saying? So discussions, even as simple as what your favorite sandwich is, or if you like Animal Crossing or you don't like Animal Crossing, it's important to have discussions so that you can understand and gain perspective of a person or a point of view that you don't know, right? And I'll leave that there with political stuff. But hunger level rising. I know, I'm so hungry too. I understand what you mean, says Uncle Yoshi. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Me too. By the way, speaking of food, since everyone's hungry, stomach growling. I know, I'm probably going to get off here shortly too. I still have to eat dinner. It's already 10:15. I'm on this diet. I've been on this diet for quite some time, and the regulars in chat have heard me talk about it before, but I know I got a lot of new people here, so I kind of want to talk about it. It's called keto. It's called a ketosis diet, and this diet I've been on since January 2nd. I have lost to date, I'm rounding up by like 0.3 or 4 pounds. I've lost 57 pounds since January 2nd. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Turbo. I'm that way. Don't knock it till you try. Exactly. I've heard of it, Uncle Yoshi says. Yeah, so my wife was on it much longer than me. She had really good success with it. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this diet. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. If I don't like it, then I'll just stop. Someone I know does it. It is a high-fat, low-carb diet. So there is low-carb diet. Then there's a high-fat, low-carb diet, which means that you got to eat lots of fats, and you still got to balance your good and your fats, your HDL and your LDLs. But it's a high-fat, low-carb diet, and I've been doing it for quite some time now with tremendous success, in my opinion. I'm probably gonna get off of it next month, so I'm expecting to gain some weight back. But it's been really good. Not a lot of people can do it, but I've kind of found a nice meal plan where I can eat. It's the same in day out, but I haven't gotten stale of it yet. Good luck. I've heard you get equivalent of a cold sickness from the keto. Yes, I have not the willpower for it. That is called the keto flu, or it's nicknamed as the keto flu. So the way that this ketosis diet works is your body normally uses carbohydrates to fuel you as energy. Say you eat X amount of carbohydrates, but you don't use all those carbohydrates in that day, for example. Those carbs will then turn into sugar, and then ultimately turn into fat in your body. So what happens with this diet is you end up switching your body's resource management from using carbs to fat as your energy source. So then when it's burning and it needs excess energy, it burns your own body fat. And you still need to eat some sort of carbs. There are difference of good carbs and bad carbs. Bad carbs being like bread, wheat, rice, mashed potatoes, anything like that, all the good stuff. But you can eat stuff with carbs. Like, for example, my big carb intake is I eat roasted salted peanuts. It has to be a certain small amount of them, but I can eat those. So you just kind of have to eat a lot of high fats. And how you get the keto flu, let me turn some stuff in. I think I got something to turn in. Oh, I gotta sell some of this stuff. The way that you get this ketosis flu is because your body holds and retains a lot of water when you're eating carbs. So when you're using carbs as a fuel source, they retain a lot of water. And when you start this diet, the first couple weeks, you're going to lose a lot of water. And I'm not going to be super gross, but you'll dehydrate yourself as well, aka you're going to have very loose stools. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are retaining water, and the only way that you can retain water when you're losing water that much is to eat a lot of salt. So you need to add salt to everything. Now, one of my higher fat content meals in the morning for breakfast, I eat 2 eggs and I have pre-cooked stew meat, which I kind of cook up a little bit with eggs. So I eat some egg. It's kind of like steak and eggs. That's my biggest protein meal. Again, with protein, if you eat too much protein, your body will use that as an energy source and then convert that to sugar, and then you'll be back where you started. So you can't have a lot of protein either. Let's see here. Mr. Pie Man! I hope you're doing well. Pie Legion is here. Let's go. What's going on, King? Miss Minime? What's going on, guys? Hello, Mr. Pie Man. Long time no see, my friend. We've tried low GI, vegetarian, raw diet, and GAPS diet. So I personally came to a conclusion that everything is individual. It totally is. I agree with you. Gosh, you're so smart, young Yoshi, or Uncle Yoshi. Everything is individual. It all, like, we're trying to help my mother try to go on this diet, and she just can't do it. She can't stick to it. But, you know, my friends had the keto flu. The other Kind OK Gamers, Goose Bizzle, and Taco Remix, they had the keto flu. What's your favorite Mario character? Asked Ariel. That's such a good question. I mean, like, you want to talk about, like, regular, like, main staple characters? Or are you talking about, like, B and C characters as well? Uncle Yoshi is Yoshi. Say Yoshi. Yoshi's up there. I'm not gonna lie. But if it's from, like, Group A, I have to say... Oh, come on, Yoshi, of course. I have to say Luigi. I kind of like the underdog. I kind of like how nobody likes him. I also liked Woody over Buzz, by the way. They have keto pizza, so I approve. Yes, we have keto pizza in the freezer right now. It's called Feel Good Pizza? No, Real Good Pizza. It's 8 carbs for an entire pizza, so if you eat half the pizza, it's like a 6-inch pizza. So you eat half of it, you have 4 carbs. Oh, Ariel, did I say something wrong? Mine is Waluigi. Wah. I like Luigi. What were you going to say, Ariel? Who's your favorite Mario character? But yeah, so it's all individual, like Uncle Yoshi says. This just happens to work out for me. But yeah, the keto flu happens because salt's not in everything. You have to eat salt, and they recommend pink Himalayan salt versus the white iodized salt. I have yellow labs named Woody and Buzz. Oh, that's so cute. My favorites is Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Shy Guy. If I was gonna pick more than 2, I would say definitely Yoshi and Luigi. Luigi being number 1. Then I would say Bowser. After that, and then if I had to choose a 4th one, I would say Rosalina, definitely. So I guess that's my top 4 Mario characters. Let's go check the ocean fish. Vincent! We're having a good conversation right now, and you had to interrupt. Well, yeah, so even if with even my coffee in the morning that I make, which is very high fat, so I have the stew meat and the 2 eggs. Everything's all measured out. I don't measure anymore because the measurements I've got them down. Oh, conspiracy theory. All right, so what we were mentioning before is that apparently the end of the world is supposed to happen tomorrow. Now, the flight of the Asian Malaysia plane that went down, the flight from Malaysia went down a couple years ago. Apparently, there were solar storms that knocked this voicemail from the black box that started instantly transmissioning into other people's cell phones. Now, the information coming from this voicemail was telling people SOS danger, they are not human. There's been a lot of details and data that has been pushing around on the internet in which has been deciphered that this codec data was saying that the end of the world was going to happen on 4/16/2018 if we did not find a Malaysia plane wreckage. Thank you for that fart. And then thank you so much for the follow, King. I really appreciate it. By the way, have you got a Nintendo Switch? I do, but it's not set up right now. I'm going to be streaming Stardew Valley tomorrow night from my Nintendo Switch. Have you seen custom controllers for the Switch? I have. One is with Yoshi, of course. I got the gray ones because I didn't really I figured they were going to come out with new ones. So I was going to get the new ones once I saw the selection. I didn't care for the opposites, the blue and the red. But I know somebody who has rumors about Nintenders, and you heard it from me first. I don't know how accurate this is, because there's a lot of rumors. King Mario. Ariel loves Mario. That's a cute little Mario emoji, by the way. I hate zebra turkey fish. The rumor is we're going to be getting a Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch at the end of 2018. And there's going to be a Pokemon Nintendo Switch bundle. That's the rumor that I'm hearing. Also, another rumor that I'm hearing is that I know, so sad. So sad. The sad part is there is going to be an Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. We are not going to get that until 2019. Is there an origin story of Wario and Waluigi if you can't come up with a conspiracy theory for that? I would love to be able to have a video game and play as Wario and Luigi as if you were Wario and Waluigi, excuse me, as if you're playing as Mario and Luigi. I hate Luigi forever to death. Why? Oh my god, you're spitting fireballs at Luigi's cries. Till 2019? Oh no. Again, Uncle Yoshi, this is a rumor. Apparently this is coming from somebody who works from Nintendo, but again, you know, I would imagine that only a certain amount of people are going to find out about this data. Or if they wanted to push fake news out, they can always push fake news out. I don't want to be fake news guy, so, but it's just a rumor for right now. Murray, come on, man. But what I was getting to is I would be down to get some more Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons if they were Pokemon themed. I think that'd be really cool, or Animal Crossing themed. I'll wait for those. I do have a Pro Controller. It's a regular Pro Controller. It was before they started doing the real cool stuff with the Pro Controllers. Animal Crossing Attack of Murray. I'm never coming back. On the other hand, I have more time to collect all Amiibo cards. Uncle Yoshi, you better collect them quick because Toys R Us seems to be really our only source to get them outside of like Amazon, and Toys R Us is closing. They're going to be closing down their stores in like June, July. So you better get on it quick. I hope the world doesn't end tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. I hope it doesn't end tomorrow either. I want to play more video games. I want to play more Harvest Moon. Excuse me, not Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. I buy on eBay. My wife ended up getting me... my wife got me 53 Amiibo packs of Series 1 through 4 for Christmas. And I did a whole, like, stream of just unboxing, or excuse me, opening up all of these Amiibo cards. And by the way, guys, if you want to watch any of my other streams, please don't feel obligated to follow me unless if you like my content. I don't want you to feel like you have to or anything. But if you guys are on the fence, check out my collections tab. I have every single stream listed under my collections tab. Under each video game, I put custom thumbnails for everything. If you guys are ever bored and you're like, you know what? I don't know about Turbo. He seemed kind of sketchy to me. You know, he was wearing a Disney hat. I don't get the correlation to Animal Crossing, and all he talked about was Stardew Valley. Check out my other content, and you be the judge. I want you guys to be comfortable here and enjoy your time here. You know, I don't want you guys to feel obligated to do anything. You know, eBay is the only source for me. I get them. Well, I don't get a lot of them. I normally would get them from Amazon. Turbo, do Monkey Island 2 or 3. King. Go check out my collections tab. I did Monkey Island March. I did Monkey Island 1 through 5. All in March. That was our theme. That's why, actually, I forgot to change the pictures. I forgot to change my pictures and my Twitch. They all still have Murray on it. So I have this is a Happy Home Designer, but I got all my duplicates in here from the ones that I pulled. And this is actually access to subscribers. So what I do if you subscribe, I send you a card of your choosing, and then you get a card decal. So you can put this on your vehicle. You can put it on a cup if you wanted. So I send you a card decal. You can put it on glass or whatever. Oh, I missed it. Monkey Island 2, I want to say it was only 2 or 3 streams. Monkey Island 3, I did it in like 3 streams. But I know Monkey Island 3 like the back of my hand. I grew up with that game. So I was able to speed through them pretty quickly. No turbo sends you a bomb. No, I would never. I would never do that. I would never send that or a glitter bomb. I don't think those are cool. But we have a lot of people who have subbed and they got their packages successfully. But then again, you're not obligated to do anything. You know, that's just the perk. A new leaf bomb. Oh boy. Nuh-uh, boy. I'm gonna catch you. Come over here. I'm gonna catch you and sell you to the llamas. Come on, boy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys one last thing. Oh, wait. Let me catch this other fish. I'm going to show you my house. For all you new people here. My house is a pigsty. It's terrible. But, oh, yeah. That Zen mailbox is going to look good. Alright, so there we go. So here's the front of the house. Since you have the Switch, you should check Owl Boy. It's a really good game. I heard about Owl Boy. Me buying games consists of me streaming them, for one, or if I have time to play them. At least right now is the busy season for my work, so I haven't had time to really play by myself. Turbo needs to go eat the... Oh, eat the belated din-din. Yeah, you know what I'm going to eat? You know what I'm going to eat? My wife made these fat, heavy pound cake, like a pound cake. It's got a lot of fat in it, so if I need a boost of fat in the end of the day, I get a good amount from this pound cake. So it's kind of like I get to have dinner, but it's kind of like a dessert. So this is my junk room. This is where everybody gives me cool stuff, and I don't know what to put for it because I haven't done my house yet, so... Yeah, that's the fry later. Next to the gachapon machine. Now you guys can see I did a really good job updating my kitchen area. Because it's got furniture from the Harvest Festival in November. Anyone play Lego Worlds yet? Anyone play Lego Worlds, yay or nay? What, that's not the one on the PC, the old one, right? Or was that Lego Islands? Believe it or not, there's a restaurant called The Fatty. Oh, I can believe it. What are the things next to light switch? Okay, so this thing, eventually you can get information. So what they've done is with the Welcome Amiibo update, they've given you the ability to move furniture on a grid. Unfortunately, it's not on a half grid, like you could do in Happy Home Designer. So you can move things if you want off, or you can rotate things. So it makes things so much easier instead of dragging furniture all over the place. Look how cute this little frog is. He's a little cute little frog cake. But I believe it's on all flat. Oh, it's on the Switch as well. Oh, no, no, no. It was an old one. Nay, saw the beta game. Yeah, so this is my kitchen. I wanted to get all stainless steel appliances and stuff like a kitchen. Here's Nicolas Cage, by the way. He's having a good old time over there. Kill the frog. Never! He looks too tasty. I don't want to eat him. You're supposed to be my game room, but it's under construction. Yes, give it to me. Yes, give me more. Beautiful. Oh my god, I broke it! Got a couple different 3DSs here. I got Isabel. I got Timmy Tommy. I got the Happy Home Designer there. KK Slider. Mabel and Sable. No, I'm not gonna kill the frog. He did nothing wrong. Luigi's winning, by the way. Just for the record. Here's a Mario pinball. Which, by the way, if you really look at it, that's Mario 2 artwork. Excuse me. Super Mario... it came out on the Game Boy. What was the one you collect the 6 coins? Super Mario and the 6 coins or something like that? Oh my god, the game is slipping my mind. Then we got some darts. We got nanners. Don't slip on those because I don't want you to touch that parchment. A crane game that I can never win. Come on. Come on. Get. Oh. Super Mario and the 6 golden coins. Thank you, King. And a TV that's off for some reason. Dum 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 dum. But yeah, so that's the artwork for that pinball machine. Where Wario steals your castle. Yes, I used to have that on the Game Boy when I was a kid. Oh geez, what did my wife do? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm calling Killer Cupcake out. So, you see this? Let's see if this focuses. Oh, no. You see this right here? You see that lunchbox? That is a Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine lunchbox. Thermos, Scooby-Doo Friends Mystery Machine, van, soft lunchbox, tote bag, insulated, $13, not terrible. Okay, don't be mad, but I bid on this and won. I went in and I won with 2 seconds left. I miss using this lunchbox so much they don't sell in stores anymore. My wife used to have this box, and she used to have it before. What happened to it? Now we gotta buy number 2? What happened? I don't care that you bought it. $13 isn't a lot, but what the heck happened? Yo, CD Games! When you play ACL again, Turbo. So I'm going to be taking time off between... So I'm going to stream tomorrow. We're going to be playing Stardew Valley. Probably on the Nintendo Switch. So normally I stream Monday through Thursday. Now, I've been picking up a lot of extra streams this last week to make up for the streams I'm going to be missing. But normally I stream Monday through Friday, or excuse me, Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Ask your dog. What did she do? Did she chew on it? I forget. So I won't be streaming the 19th, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, or the 26th. Oh, who ripped it? Oh, I forgot about that. Try to get to the goodies inside. So you guys will either see me... You guys will see me back streaming on April 30th. So that's when I'll be streaming Animal Crossing again, is April 30th. Oh ho ho, the old dog ate the lunchbox. What? Alright, so here's my upper bedroom. We got a Pon-Pon Peru. Pon-Pon... I always mess this up. What is his name's? Pom-Pom Purin. She took it off the breakfast bar and ripped it up. Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, then I'm not upset. I thought we had it in the garage somewhere. We just couldn't find it. So here's some egg stuff. Oh, cool. From Easter. You know what? Doing the Easter stream was the last time I did the... doing an Animal Crossing stream was on April 1st. Where it was Easter and April Fool's in the same day. This made me really want a hard-boiled egg. I'm going to make some. How do you have a Pikachu emoji? And then here's in my basement, my favorite place. But yeah, so if you guys, here's my 7-Eleven. This is why I'm wearing. This is why I'm wearing the 7-Eleven top. I gotta go now. Bye, everybody. Have a good night, Nocturnal Gary. Thank you so much for stopping on by. So I understand 7-Elevens aren't looked at as that great in the United States. In Japan, they are huge. I actually just got an espresso machine, an IRL. Look, that's a cappuccino. Never mind. This is a nice little. It sits on the donuts. Welcome to Chili's. Oh, it's been in the trash since years ago. Apartment the last time we had it. Oh, I completely forgot. No, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at you for your body. You can have it. I don't care. I'm actually surprised you got it for that cheap. Only 13 bucks. So this is 7-Eleven, guys. I have more stuff like a bacon bed that I didn't put down here, but I didn't want to overload this space. I wanted to look like a convenience store. But people love 7-Eleven in Japan. One day I'll go visit Japan. One day. But alright, guys. I think it's about time. If you guys are interested in seeing more, if you don't want to go to bed yet and you like my face, again, I have a bunch of streams in my collections tab. Check that out if you're interested. I will be streaming again tomorrow, which will be the last time for quite some time. I have a reminder as to my period of outage on the front of my Twitch. So if you want to look at that to remind you when I'm gone and when I'm coming back, I put it there for everybody to see. If you guys decide to join our Discord, I will be talking to you guys in the Discord within that window. Just because my father's hanging out with us doesn't mean I'm going to disappear in some universe. We will watch probably Lost in Space, the reboot, though. But, so it won't be lost. And tomorrow night, I will start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we will be playing some Stardew Valley on the Nintendo Switch. I am obsessed. Please join me. Please give me tips and tricks. I'd prefer talking to you guys and allow you guys do a little bit of backseat gaming versus me being boring and looking it up online. So it was nice meeting you, Turbo. Alexandrius, it was nice meeting you too, my friend. We'll be dead tomorrow, says King. I hope not. I want to play Stardew Valley. Actually, I'll probably play Stardew Valley until midnight. And then if I die playing Stardew Valley. And I'm okay with that. But I hope the world doesn't end so I can see all of your beautiful faces again tomorrow. But then again, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And tune in next time.
Did I just hear someone use a microaggression?
I love that one so much. Oh, a good way to go. Thank you so much for the follow, Alexandrius. Great stream. Take care. Goodbye, Alex. Good way to go. Goodbye, pizza. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night.